Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter 1.0. In today's episode, we are going to be focusing a little more on a little bit of insects, some fish and frogs. And I've got some interesting tips and things that will help you and things that are going to boost our biomass quite a bit. So let's get stuck in. Right, I do need to add some more farms. We have been collecting some phytoplankton from this. It should, yep, okay, and we've been picking up Proteus eggs. So this lake is where you would put water life collectors to collect phytoplankton, but also Proteus eggs. And there are other eggs available in other areas. So let's have a look at where we are. On terraformation, yeah, we're looking pretty good. Everything's fairly nicely balanced right now. Yeah, I would like to give biomass a bit more of a boost. But yeah, we're doing okay. The next unlock in terraformation is the animal shelter, then the animal feeder, and then we get to the extraction platform, which is way down the road. In terms of biomass, the genetic synthesizer. Now, I believe that genetic synthesizer and the genetic extractor kind of work in tandem. So it does look like we're going to unlock them at around about the same time, which is pretty cool. And then the butterfly farms, which will give us a good boost in insects. And then, of course, the animal spread is coming somewhere down the line as well, not too far away. And it looks like we've pretty much unlocked all of the butterflies. So let's pop upstairs and go and have a look at the recipes that we have available. Right, so these are pretty much all the butterflies that we can make, but there are a whole bunch that we can find in the wild as well. And you'll see that we've unlocked some fish egg recipes. Obviously the Proteus, which is the one that we found. Then the Guerrero fish that takes the phytoplankton B, mutagen tier 3 and fertilizer. And then the Crom, phytoplankton B, mutagen tier 3 fertilizer. Now you'll find that there are a lot of recipes that are the same, and you have a certain percentage chance of getting a successful one that you're looking for. Now the problem with that is you might be looking for Crom eggs for whatever reason, because it's 50% more, but you're using the same recipe. So what you'll have to do then is take that egg, drop it in here. This is the recycler, and it will give you, let's just use this one that we've got, the Proteus egg, recycle, and it will give you the components that were used to make that recipe. So it's as easy as that, which brings me to my trick. Okay, now it's not in here. Let me go and get some water first before we get into that. The recipe for the fish egg that I'm looking for is not actually in here. It's phytoplankton C, mutagen tier 3, and fertilizer. And there are 3 fish that are affected by that recipe. So the phytoplankton C, the tier 3 mutagen, and the T1 fertilizer. That is not available, it's not showing yet, but that basically affects, that's 3 recipes. So you'll get the Buyu, the Ulani, and the Golden. But now the Ulani hasn't unlocked, because if we check under here, there's the Ulani fish egg, and it only becomes available after animals start kicking off, which means that there are only 2 recipes. So the Ulani is out of the picture. Therefore, you are left with either getting the Buyu or the golden fish. So I used that recipe. First run, I got 2 golden fish and a Buyu. Second run, I just took out the Buyu, put it in the recycler, put it back in here, and I got another. Now these are the golden fish. So have a look at them. 500% animal multiplier. I might get a couple more, maybe not. I don't think I'm in a big rush for getting that all boosted, but there you go. Now, if you consider that the Buyu is a 350% multiplier, and the Ulani is, I think, a 250% multiplier, having a higher percentage chance to get the golden before you start animals is a pretty good thing to do. So that's just my tip on how to get golden fish eggs pretty easily. But I'm going to gather up a few water life collectors. We're going to have a big storm. Okay, so I'm going to gather up a few water life collectors, and we're going to go and put them in various places to get specialty eggs. All right, so I'm doing another run of that recipe to see if I can pick up a couple more golden fish eggs. Perhaps I will, but I would like a variety in this playthrough, so I'm not going to get too many. I'll boost naturally, but this is just to show that you can get early golden fish. And later you can still get them using the same recipe, there's just much less of a chance. Also, before I head off, if you may have noticed that I have started switching out some of the tier 1 storage lockers with the tier 2 storage lockers. And as you can see, huge amounts of storage. huge. It's 80 slots. It's fantastic. All right, so the first place I'm going to head out to is in Paradise Valley. I know that there is a certain type of fish that you can get there, and I believe that is the one that we can make with the current recipe of T3 mutagen, fertilizer, and the phytoplankton C, and that would be the buyu. And that buyu has a 350% multiplier. Obviously, if I put a water life collector in this area, I'll get the phytoplanktons and also the buyu eggs. So the plan is to not have to make any eggs, or very few if we're going to make any at all. So I'm not sure exactly in which areas it will work, but we'll put one down over here, and then we can always come back and check up on it. The next one I'm going to do is, I think there are a couple of options. I could either go to the zeolite cave or into the crater. Now, I don't really have a lot of business in the crater these days, so I think I'll put it into the zeolite cave. Got our little outpost set up over here, and we'll just put this in over here, and then we'll just let it do its thing. It's green in here. You'll see these little water ponds around. You can actually drink water from them, just so that you know. But this one actually has a frog egg. Now, most of them will have generic eggs, which you use to make other frog eggs. This one's an actual frog egg, so we can just put that into a frog farm and boom, it's done. But anyway, as I was saying, what you will get from here is the tegedi. I think it's pronounced tegedi. It's a 300% multiplier fish, and you will get the same fish at the crater biome, unless things have changed, but I'm pretty sure that that's still the case. So for the next one, I'm going to head out to the waterfall biome. All right, it's kind of had to wait till morning, but we're in front of the waterfall. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put one in. Now this one should give us a Tolu egg, which will be a 400% multiplier. While we're here, there is a frog pond here, so perhaps we can pick up a generic egg. Oh, no generics. Maybe I picked this one up already. All right. Well, we are in this area, so the next one I'm going to put down in the beach biome. I'm kind of hoping it's got water. Okay, it does have water, and it looks pretty nice. I like this area. Very chill. All right, so I'm going to put it off the shore near the big island. Now that's going to get us a galbi, or galbay. And, well, I hope I've got it in the right place to get it. But that is one frog that doesn't actually have a recipe. You can't make it, you can only find it in the wild. And I think if we head to this island, not the big one, the other one with the one red tree. Look at that, the coral's coming out of the sea. That's pretty cool. Walk around here a bit. There we go, this is generic. Okay, so that's a generic frog egg. And there's another pond over there, and I think that's what I'm looking for. Oh no, this is the Amado. That's a 400% multiplier, so it's pretty good. But yeah, I was expecting to see another one. Anyway. Oh, what have we here? Oh, it's another one of those Warden's keys. Cool, I'll take it. The Warden's keys are different. There's no coordinates on these. So, a little bit confusing. Anywho, while we're out here, there used to be, if you come over here and you're looking around this area and you don't see a golden chest that used to be here, well, it's because that one's moved. And it'll be the third one that's moved. And I will show you where it's moved to. Have a look over there. There's a whole new biome, which I have sort of briefly explored and didn't find too much. Except, there's a very, very far away waterfall right at the end. So the very last waterfall, I think I got the right place. You go down. No, it's down the bottom. There's some vines here and right there. There we go. Ooh, genetic trait. Oh, that's interesting. Haven't seen one of those yet. So this is obviously relating to the animals. And I don't think I'm going to come all the way back out here. Maybe I will, because I still got to show. I'm going to have a video where I show all the golden chest locations. I'll just remember that one. Okay, so that is that. Alright, we've hung out here for a little bit. Let's see if we've got any eggs in this. Or is it just phytoplankton? Yeah, just phytoplankton so far. So what I may need to do is come back and just clear these out, or set them to supply and then put them through a shredder, the ones that I don't want once boxes are full, and I'll use priorities to do that. Alright, and for the last one, I'm going to head up to the ring. But on the way, I'll just check out this one. No, still no eggs. Now, there is a chance that it'll take a while because a lot of the eggs haven't been unlocked and they may not appear until they've kind of reached a certain point. Oh, look at that. Another one of these. Okay, so they appear as you approach them. Interesting. All right, well, I'll just keep an eye out for those. Our heating area looks pretty good. We have 5 heaters there now with some fuses. So, yeah, that's giving us a really solid boost. So we're at the ring. I'm just going to pop the life water collector in over here. Now this should give us an Ikaru egg, and that's going to give us, I think, a 300 to 350 multiplier. Not a major one, but yeah, that's while we're here. There's some frog thingies over there, and we can pick those up. And it's another one of those. Okay, so now we got generic frog eggs, which we can use to. It's another one of these. You know, I have no idea. The Warden's Altars that I remember actually led you to places. So this is new. I'm going to have to figure out what those are for. Maybe it's changed. Maybe the whole story thing has changed. But anyway, I got 3 fish eggs and I got another Warden's key. And that pretty much sorts out the placement of all the life water collectors for the special fish in the special areas. And obviously, there's a bit of work to do. I've got to set up a process to take out the ones that I don't want, the phytoplanktons that I don't want, because I'm really going to be focusing on phytoplankton C's. They give the best fish. So that's if I'm making them myself. But yeah. Now, as far as the fish goes, there's still one fish that you won't be able to craft, and that is the Valkyr, which you can buy from the trade rocket. I think it costs about 4,000 Terra tokens. But nice to have. It's also a 500% multiplier like the golden fish. So if we go into the trade rockets and the fish egg, Valkyr 4,000. Yeah, Kenjos frog egg is also unique. I don't think it can be made or found. Right, so I just need to clear up something that I mentioned in a previous episode where I said the Vilnus, which is one used over here, can't be crafted. I do apologize. That Vilnus egg can be crafted. It's a Phyto A, tier 3 mutagen, and a tier 1 fertilizer, and it can actually be made, but you just can't find it out in the wild. So that clears that up. There are 13 different fish eggs in total, so you can do your thing to go and find them. Okay, so I did another run of 3. I got 2 more goldens and a buyu, and the buyu is there, 350 multiplier. I'm going to keep that one, and I think I'm not going to do any more of those for a short while. I'm going to stash them in my fish eggs container. I've got a very nice collection of golden eggs. All right, we'll have to get more into the frogs later. I want to go and explore another biome. Now, taking advice from one of my commenters, I am going to take a teleporter with me, and we are going to go out to a new area. Now, there are 2 ways to get to it. One way is to go through this and then head east. I'm going to go, because we've seen it before. Oh, eggs. We'll get more into the frogs later on. I've at least given an overview of them, and we'll do some frog farms as well, because we do need to start pushing animals a bit in this episode. But I do want to get to this area because we are kind of running out of biomes. All right, you remember the spires, you remember the cave, the iridium cave that has osmium and sulfur that we came through. There's a hole in the wall over there. Can't remember if I emptied this. Yeah, I did. Okay, it is nighttime, so it's going to be a bit dodge. But if we come out here, the Blue Desert, and we've arrived in the morning, which is quite nice. So we're going to head south through the Blue Desert, sort of skirting the edge of this strange looking black and white biome until we get to this kind of blockage, and then we're going to head to the east, and you can already see there's a few things over there. Now, there are chests in this area, other chests, but this is a bit more of a special place. So since I don't need oxygen, I'm not going to build myself a container, but I am going to put up this, and then we can break into these, go and fetch out what we want. I don't even think I need the zeolite, but I'm going to take it. And there's another one over here. Yeah, we'll take that and that. Don't need anything else. And then there is an underground bunker, so we can head in. Put the torch on and rocket engine and a message. Well, I wasn't expecting my landing site to be so bad. but there's no reason for me not to be able to terraform this big rock. I have enough knowledge to succeed. All I have to do is follow the right steps and hope for good weather and not too many meteors. Surely it can't be that hard. Well, we kind of know what happened to Ziodan. Poor guy. Anyway, down we go. And not much we can do here, but there's another message. It's been harder than expected. The outside is toxic and the seeds won't really grow underground. According to my calculations, the planet will be in a better position for terraforming in around 2 years. I just have to survive until then. And that was 3 years before we arrived, so was it 3? Yeah. Right, down we go again. Okay, stuff. Well, honestly, a lot of stuff I don't need, but I'm going to take anyway. I don't think I need blueprint microchips, but I will take nothing. Oh, that's important. No, nothing else. And I could take the Loma. Well, I might as well. Message. And where am I supposed to find more iridium on this planet? I've looked everywhere without success and there's ice all over. It's critical I find some to start heating the planet. Everything outside is freezing. I need to sleep, but I cannot stop thinking. Tomorrow will be better. Such a sentence for something so small is inhumane. I don't deserve this. Zodan again. That was a year later. Alright, this goes downstairs, so let's go around this side first. And this goes upstairs. So let's see what's up here. Ah, containers. That can stay. Rocket I want. And that I want. Cool. And this goes further down. More doors to break through. Lots of messages. Welcome to your assigned planet. Your mission is to advance the terraformation process of this world. You'll need to generate O2 heat and pressure. First reach 175 Ti and create a blue atmosphere. Sentinel Corp. Same message. Same message. Just hundreds of them plastered all over. Were these messages that were sent to other planet crafters that were sent to die? Oh, that looks like a destructible wall. Yep. Oh, more messages. Let's get this. Oh, yeah. Terra tokens. Awesome. I assume all these messages are... Yeah, all of these messages are the same. This one. You sent me here to die. You knew it was impossible. You don't even care. All you care about is profit and colonization. Whoever thought this was a good idea should go to hell. Pardon was never part of the plan. Ooh. What if that doesn't bode something for the future? Anyway, circuit boards, energy multiplier fuses, excellent. Terra tokens, yeah, take that. And yeah, that's about it. Actually, I don't even need to come back here. There wasn't a heck of a lot. There's a lot, but not much that's useful to me. Yeah, so that's that. We're pretty much done with this area. I might as well pack up. I do have space. Don't want to waste this. So that means I'm going to head south. Ah, you see we are now... No, sorry, I'm going to head north. I'm going to head north because, yeah, you see the blue valley, or the blue desert, actually borders the lava biome, so interesting. And it also borders the dark moon biome, which is this one, which we might as well go and have a look at. And we've unlocked the genetic extractor. Nice. Okay, there is stuff out here. And there's a fair bit of pulsar. So keep an eye out for that. There's lots of good stuff here. There's pulsar, there's osmium, there's super alloy. So if you're stuck in the early game and you can't find those things, this biome has them all. And there's a chest on top of that hill. And there's zeolite lying on the ground here as well. Oh, Bulzar. Okay, Blazar quartz. I don't know why I kept calling it Bulzar. Alright, we'll take that and we'll obviously take that. So yeah, this is a biome. And this biome has goodies in it that are pretty useful. And I should probably drink and eat. A couple of notable things in this area. There's an entrance to a cave. Not struggling for pulsar, but I'm going to take it anyway. Alright, now you might remember this, but from the other side. There are two entrances into this cave. This is the other one. The first one's in the biome over on that side. Things have changed in here, but there's something I do remember. I think I can probably drop some iron. Alright, goodbye iron. Okay. Now that little setup over there is interesting. It's a wooden water wheel. and there seems to be a note on it. This underground cave is a blessing for us, Wardens. It has a lot of resources and is underground, allowing us to stay hidden from outer space. This planet has been chosen really carefully, and now I understand why. I can't wait to start building our settlement and fulfilling our destiny. A warden, many, many years ago, apparently. So that's pretty cool. So the Wardens decided to build underground. And what do we have here? A thing. There is a thing. That takes a Warden's key. Maybe that opens this door. Ooh, we'll have to get into it in the next episode. Ah, but there's a golden chest down here. So, yep, we'll grab the stuff. And we can always come back for the rest. I see another pink butterfly larva. And another chest with mutagen 3. Mutagen 2 is also pretty handy. But yeah, if you head into this place, you're going to see a lot of stuff. There's going to be a very large tree sitting in the middle that looks a lot like that one. And is actually that one. And that has one of these with coordinates on it. This is the beginning, but we're not going to do that now. I just wanted to show you that it's there. So we're going to head back. And if we head out of this cave, turn ourselves to the north, there'll be another chest around here somewhere. There it is. I don't think I need it. But it does have a rocket, so I'll take that. And we head through this very big arch. And we are into the waterfall biome. And there's our breach. So yeah, not too far away. While I am flying around here, I'm just going to pop into these and just see if I've managed to pick up any eggs. Nope. Might not be the right location. I might have to put it further in over there. I'll go and have a look at the one at the beach as well. Right, let's see if we managed to get anything. Yep, we did. There's our first Galby egg. Galby. So I will drop a piece of iron and I'll take that one. So we'll head back. Right, I've offloaded most of what I picked up. And I have a couple more energy multiplier fuses, so I'm going to go and put them in. I think I've got space for them. Yeah, I've got a spot for 2, so we have 26.6 or 26,600 available. And after putting them in, we have 48,000 available. Power's not going to be a problem anymore. And I still have space for like 3 more. Maybe I should just put them in. Just be done with it. Alright, so up to this point, we haven't pushed animals at all. I now have some fish eggs, and I also have some frog eggs. See how we're doing, what we need to unlock to get those working properly. Alright, we're almost at the tier 2 butterfly farm. So that'll be for insects. And that'll push us to the end for Treju frog eggs, which we will pick up out of the wild and be able to make. And then the Olani eggs and all of this stuff, even the fish farm, only comes once we've started animals. But we do have the amphibian farm. So we've got some tools. So we've got the T2 aquarium, which I can build, and the amphibian farm, and that'll give us a good start. So let's get those built. All right, I have got everything I need to build the aquarium and 3 frog farms. So I'm going to head out to this area. I'm going to go straight on over here. This is where I'm going to put this big dome. And if I can connect... Oh, I can't. Darn it. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this one from the outside, I think. Unless there's something underwater blocking it. Well, that's unfortunate. But I can attach it to that. Okay, so I couldn't get it to attach anywhere here, but I've got it to attach to this. Which is also okay. I mean, it works, so why not? And then we can just head through. We find the screen, and it takes 3 eggs. I've got a Buyu at 350, a Galbi at 450, and a Golden at 500. So, that's pretty cool. That has actually kickstarted our animal production. Right, let's go and have a look at what effect that had. Alright, as you can see, animals have started ticking up. Good. We are halfway to mammals, so it's a good thing we're doing some amphibians as well. That means the Olani is going to be unlocking very soon, and it'll just keep ticking through. The fish farm is going to be pretty important because it's a higher return. But if we have a look at what we are doing on animals right now, 845, and the base for animals in this is 65. Those extra, there's the Olani, those bonuses from the fish eggs are actually pretty good. All right, let's go get some frog farms done. I will put one up here because it's a good spot for it. Amphibian farm right there. And let's throw the lava in, because that one is really pretty and it glows at night. Be a nice little feature. And then over at the trees on this side, are these, I'm not sure if they like being put at an angle because they kind of float. But maybe we can get away with it. Like that. There we go. And we'll put the golden one in here. Nice, nice. And there's the Lera fish egg. Unlocked. And one more frog over here. And that is the Amado. That was the one we found on the island at the beach. Now with this, we're probably going to see frogs pop up in various parts of the map. But then that would also have given a pretty big boost to animals. So 845 went to 13,000. So yeah, a very big boost. Animals is well underway, which means in not too long, the fish farm will be unlocked and that'll make it even faster. But I do also need to do some more work on insects because that I have been lacking on. But we've made some pretty steady progress. Checked out another biome or two. We've got butterflies, we've got fish, we've got frogs, and we have started the production of animals. We even picked up a genetic trait, which was quite nice. And there are a couple of things that I need to get into shortly in the future. One of them is the story, because now we have things kind of ticking. We have full storages of almost everything. Most of what we want is being automatically crafted, and we still have full containers of the stuff that we aren't crafting. So there's a fair bit happening. I need to upgrade all the storages to the tier 2s. So we have a lot more in storage. I will have to stress test my system to make sure that everything can maintain when I do rough stuff, but it shouldn't really matter because we'll always catch up. There's no rush in this playthrough. The portals also very important to get to, and I'd like to do that shortly as well. But we kind of need to have a look at that mushroom biome. In the next episode, we will follow that story and see where it takes us. So if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Thank you so much, everybody. Some of the comments have been extremely helpful. Good tips. Really helped me get my head around a couple of things. And I hope what I've shown you has been very useful. So thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, cheers.